Hi, I'm Gregory Lyons. I'd like to ask you a question. Are you a sex junkie? Are you a sexaholic? Are you addicted to sex? Sex sells. Sex sells magazines, clothing. Sex sells soap operas, movies. Sex sells. Sex is the height of gossip, the juiciest gossip, the one that pricks your ears up. Pardon my expression. I'm being serious. Oh, it's funny, sex. Are you tittering? You're tittering? All right. Oh, let's get serious for a second. What is sex? All right, I mean, it's pretty obvious, but it's software that's been hardwired into our brain. It's the reproductive imperative to keep the human species going. However, humans are the only animals who engage in recreational sex. And there's the rub. Recreational sex. Sex for fun. Sex because it feels so good. However, like anything in excess, when it's the only thing you can think about, when lust consumes you to the exclusion of all else, that's not a good thing. Are you a sex junkie? That's the question you have to ask yourself. Do you masturbate excessively? Is sex the only thing you think about? Religion depicts sex as sins of the flesh, a negative. But that's in contradiction with what the body tells you. What better physical sensation is there than orgasm, a climax? And that was built in by our makers. Of course, if it's the best feeling you'll have, you'll do it a lot. You'll want to do it. And by doing it, you shall reproduce. But back to the fact that we are the only animal who engage in recreational sex. So we have birth control to stifle the sexual imperative, to fulfill the sexual imperative but stifle the reproduction end. We have condoms. We have birth control pills. We have many ways to get around it. And you don't even need a partner for sex now. You have autostimulation, masturbation, through images. You look at naked women, or women look at naked men. You look at porn films. People having sex stimulates someone watching them. Nothing new. And you may say to me, well, Greg, what's wrong with being a sexual junkie? You have to ask the bigger question is, what do I want from my life? Do you want to look back on your life and just be known as someone that was filled with lust to the exclusion of all else? Is that your goal in life? And if it is, who am I to judge? However, personally, I don't think it's a very lofty goal. I don't think it's a very positive goal. Productive. Reproductive, however, maybe. So back to my original question. Are you a sex junkie? How do you determine that? Well, do you masturbate more than once a day? Are you obsessed with your porn collection? Do you watch porn continuously? If you feel, if your answer to this is yes, to any of these questions, or all of the questions, the answer is yes, then you should seek help, counseling. Don't let yourself be a victim of lust. There's an organization called Sexaholics Anonymous, and they treat sex the same way as alcoholism, an obsession, and it's a serious organization. I mean, people don't just go there to get laid. So are you a sexual junkie? If the answer is yes, do you want to remain one? If the answer to that is no, get help.